educator, a life coach, and a yoga teacher.
And I'm Laura. I'm a proactive health strategist.
And together we are Doubly Well. Thank you for joining us today. Our episode today is the power of encouragement. What are we talking about? We're talking about bumping each other up. Hey Laura, do you like when I give you compliments?
Heck yeah, I do.
Do you like when I tell you when I appreciate you?
Yes, of course. It makes me feel good.
Do you like when I notice the wonderful things that you're doing and say something to you?
Yes. I mean, because not everyone notices little things. So when you notice little things, it's kind of nice.
So how important is it to you that your friends or your husband or the people in your life are encouraging versus competitive with you?
It feels so much better. It just feels so more real and authentic and joyful, really.
Not that we're dismissing competition altogether, right? Because it's fun if you're playing sports or you're playing a game or you're collaborating in a way that's positive and enjoyable.
Absolutely.
But what about when people size you up and, they try to measure themselves against you and they try to level each other? Who's smarter? Who's prettier? Who's more, successful? What do you think about that? What do you want to say about this topic?
I find that it's a little bit sad.
It's so sad.
Yeah, because we don't need to be comparing ourselves to one another. We are individual. We are unique. We are perfect just the way we are as ourselves. Shani's tall and skinny and, she's very beautiful, but I love that about her. And I love telling her how great she is and how beautiful she is and things like that. And I'm short
and beautiful,
but I don't care. That's who I am. And we're very different. But that makes us unique and that makes us great just the way we are. And I feel that so many women, more than men, do this to themselves. They are constantly comparing themselves to other people, constantly. Like, for instance, in yoga, I wear little short shorts because it's hot yoga and I sweat a lot. I don't want to wear a lot of clothes. And I encourage other women to do the same. They're like, oh, I'm dying in this. And I'm like, well, why don't you wear little shorts? And they say, I don't look as good as you do in them. And I'm like, who cares what we look like? Like, seriously, who cares? And I think that we're the hardest on ourselves, when we don't need to be. And I'll say, you look great in those. You'd be surprised how great you look in those.
Right. And, we're talking about physical characteristics right now. We're going to talk about some others too. But I want to stop for a moment and talk about Laura. Like, I love her eyes. They're this hazily, sparkly, so much bright shininess, so much kindness coming out of them. She smiles all the time. Like, look at her beautiful smile and her pretty hair. And
she can't help but smile when someone says that to you.
And so we're noticers. Like, Laura and I are both noticers. Like, Laura notices my characteristics. I notice her characteristics. And I just want to say, like, I love Laura. I love Laura so much. And when I notice her, I don't notice her smile and say, well, I wish my smile was as great. I just notice her smile and say, that smile is great. I hope that I'm smiling as much as she is, right? Or when she does a really nice yoga posture, or when she's giving great advice and tips to people in the locker room and I hear her, I'm like, I love that woman. She's such a great friend to me and other people. She always wants to help people. I hear her problem solving when people say they have this issue going on or this situation, or they don't know what to do about this. Laura always has
a We may cry in this video, just so you know.
We might. Laura's in a really happy marriage. She has this wonderful dog. They have this beautiful property in the mountains. They're incredibly successful and just really kind, helpful, supportive human beings. And this is what I'm talking about, like that. Laura doesn't look at me and say, you have this, I don't. I want that, why do you have that? She never does that to me. And I don't do it to Laura. I don't look at her and say, I need to have what you have. I'm jealous of what you have. I want to have what you have. We don't do that to each other. And when we're out in the world, we're not those people who do it to other people either. We're the kind of people that walk into a store and hey, how's it going? And oh, I love your such and such. How's your day today? Like, let's bump each other up. It's mid-December and it's almost a new year. And we talked about what is it called?
Resolutioning your resolutions.
That's right. Unresolution your new year, because we don't want you to set yourself up on goals that you might not be able to attain. But this is a thing that I'm going to really encourage you on. Can you be the person that trains yourself to be really kind, genuinely, authentically, really kind to other people, where you actually listen when they talk and you look them in the face and you care about them and you have nice things to say. And when you don't, and if you're a criticizer, a judger, zip it, right? Like, let's get in a habit of not doing that. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you, in my mind, sometimes I criticize myself, or even I criticize what I see someone else doing that I don't like. But I try not to let it go from there to here. Try to keep it in my mind and go, is that really what I want to focus on? Not really. There's so many other things, so many other good characteristics and qualities and other things that I can focus on and bring light to.
Yes. Just being positive and being happy with other people, and especially I love what Shannon said about, just going into a store and random people and complimenting random people. Try it. It's pretty fun. And also smile at random people. You'd be surprised how contagious a smile is, or how good you're going to make that person feel just saying something about them. You have no idea what their day was like. They may have had the worst day ever, and then some random stranger comes up to them and says, wow, you look beautiful today. How awesome is that? I actually have a friend who writes on little index cards, like, you're beautiful, or I love you, or just random things, and puts them on people's cars. Random people's cars. Like, I was like, you do that? That's so awesome. Like, I should do that, just doing little things like that, encouraging people, giving them compliments. Not only does it make them feel good, but it makes you feel good too. I mean, really think about it. When you give someone a compliment, you smile too, because you know that you have made a difference in that person's lives. And don't be fake about things. Like, I notice sometimes when I tell somebody, oh, I love your outfit, and they go, oh, I love yours too. Don't do that. Like, you don't have to compliment back. Just say thank you so much. And that's another thing most people don't do. They don't say thank you, and they don't take compliments. Take a compliment.
Right.
Gosh, we deserve it, right? If someone's saying it to us, that's fantastic.
And to Laura's point, she said, oh, I love your outfit, and this woman said, I love yours too. That might be the only thing that person knows how to do, because they haven't worked on being kind. They haven't worked on giving compliments. You could give yourself a challenge to wake up every day and say 3 nice things to somebody.
And yourself.
Yes, you could start with you, which is sometimes harder for some people. It could be the same person, or it could be 3 different people, or you might hit 10, or you might hit 20. But, just start. Like, we have talked a lot about starting small. What if every day you said something nice to yourself and something nice to someone else?
That's
Wouldn't
awesome.
that be cool? Or what if you wanted to make some goals and you actually spent 5 minutes in the morning thinking about, like, who do I really want to be nice to today? Like, sometimes it's really good to be nice to someone who, isn't very engaged with you, doesn't really make an effort with you. And it's not to try to win them over. It's just to try to, like, keep the energy between you really good.
Yeah.
You could choose one person. You could decide the 3 people, or you could just decide, I'm just going to do 3 people, however that happens today. But before I go to sleep, and if I forget, before I go to bed, I'm going to text 3 people something nice or whatever. But it's actually what Laura said. You also feel so good. I love being able to say something kind to somebody and the look on their face. Have you ever noticed the look on someone's face when you say something kind to them?
No, just when we did the video today, I just got oh, it just makes you feel good.
I mean, if you've never spent time with Laura, you should spend time with Laura.
Well, then when someone compliments you, you take that good positive energy and you give it towards somebody else. It's a ripple effect. It's like, the dominoes going down, Let's take everybody down with us, all being happy.
Yeah, let's just be happy. Let's go for that. And, if you're measuring yourself up against other people, it's just time to not do that. It's time to own your worth and let people own their worth and not have to measure yourself against people. We're not here for that. We're here to learn and grow and experience and have our perception adjusted and just, you know, enjoy the opportunity to be alive and in community with one another.
Totally.
You know, I love that we get to talk about this. Thank you so much for listening. We absolutely love getting together every week and shooting these videos and hoping that we do something that's good for us and good for you and helpful and fun and inspiring.
Yes, because that's all we really want to do is to create, you know, helpful tips for you guys for your life as well, you know, and we learn too when we're doing these videos because we're not perfect, you know, we're human just like everybody else. So, you know, sometimes when we feed back on our ideas on each other, I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's good, you know, and I learn from our videos and that's fun. So, you know, what we love the most is probably comments and feedback and just knowing that people are engaging and taking the time to watch these and to maybe get something out of it and let us know what you're getting out of it. We really love that.
Yeah, and in terms of what Laura said about comments, I feel really inspired by your comments, and it really touches me deeply. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you for that. Thank you so much for listening and for commenting and being engaged with us and just having whatever kind of relationship you have with us. That's really awesome. I'm going to give Laura a hug because she is super, super, super awesome.
So is she.
And I'm so glad that we get to do this together.
Me too.
Have a most excellent day. We look forward to next time.
Yep. And why are we here?
To have fun.
And to help people.
Goodbye.
Bye.